Hello, I'm Jashykins, and welcome to another elementary episode review, this time of the elementary episode, Lesser Evils. This, of course, references the fact of the sort of theme of this week's episode, which would seem to be of whether it's okay or not to kill a terminally ill patient, which is a very complicated debate and something I'm glad this show tackled. The whole murder mystery comes from the fact that some patients have been murdered, and so they try to find the killer. And of course they think they found the killer, and then it turns out that, like in the first episode, the guy had been set up to do everything. And this time, luckily enough, it wasn't about the money. It was the fact that the doctor wanted to continue working, and so he thought the best way to do that was to, set up to make it look like someone else was the killer. Of course, another of our fake killers this week was a morphine addict. And they thought he was all suspicious, and it's like, dude, I couldn't tell you this information because I sort of want to keep on getting morphine. So yeah, I really did enjoy this week's murder mystery plot. I like that. And we get more of a glimpse at Joan Watson, more of her character and how, her decision to stop being a doctor after a patient died on her watch. So her little thing was, she's like, I think this girl has this, and another doctor's like, no, they can't have that. The girl can't have that. And it turns out Watson was right, so she still does have a sharp mind, which I really did enjoy seeing. I like that we could see more of Watson's character, and as many of you do know, I feel the change should be useless from male to female, but I still do admire her character because she's complicated. And Watson at the end was destroying evidence that she had worked in the medical field, her photos, and she deletes them all, which is actually a very, very sad ending to the episode, since she's sort of shown that she still can be a good doctor, a good surgeon. And we get to see more into Sherlock Holmes' personal life of, let's see, the beginning of the episode is weird. It looks like Sherlock Holmes is just strangling a guy. It's like, what? But it turns out it's a cadaver. And so he's, I guess, practicing or something on a cadaver. And keeping with episode 1, not the Phantom Menace, the episode 1 of this series, that they're keeping up the bee theme, and the guy that's lending him cadavers is from the bee room chat. So I guess we might still get to see bees. My God. So yeah, that was good. Let's see. There's not really too much to talk about Elementary. Elementary is just one of those shows where you talk about the mystery, it's basically over. Oh, some more good Sherlock Holmes and Watson moments. Now, I ship these two, though they're never going to get together in the show, as the people in charge of the show, and I think the actors themselves have stated. I still strip them. Nothing against it. Just sick of shipping things that turn out to be non-canon. Sometimes for the better. But that's a totally different video. But there were some good Sherlock Holmes and Watson's moments. It was Holmes who told Watson to pursue the medical field again. And Holmes seems to be pushing Watson, going, you can do this, you're still good, don't worry, you're still good. And Watson's like, no, I'm not, I don't deserve to, I killed someone. So yeah, I like that Holmes is supportive, and that besides their little bickerings, that they're actually helpful to one another. So that's really it for Elementary. Elementary Lesser Evils. Nice episode. It was, my favorite part, of course, had to be bringing up the debate of whether or not to kill terminally ill patients, whether or not if they're in pain. And I guess I better state my part of my views. And I think that if they're going to die anyways, that it's no use prolonging their life just for them to live in misery. And it seems the angel was there to make sure they were dying first, that there was no recovery at all. So yeah, I sort of agree with the angel, even though it's cruel. I mean, may seem to be cruel. But anyways, hate me or love me, I have been Jashykins, owner at jashykins.blogspot.com. And if you want to contact me for whatever reason, you can do so at jashykins on Twitter or on Facebook at facebook.com/jashykins fan page. And if you're watching this on the YouTubes, hi! And subscribe, like, comment below, and tell me what you think about the debate brought up in this episode about whether or not to kill terminally ill patients. And if you're viewing this on my blog, thank you just for watching, and please look at other blog posts I have. They're all awesome or more awesome than this. And comment below and tell me what you thought of this episode. What were your favorite parts? What were your least favorite parts? What do you think they need improvements? Because I have to have you and the YouTubers leave 2 separate comments. And if you want to help support this blog, which would be very useful at this time, you can go over to the donate box, and there's 2 ways to currently donate. You can either use the donate button, that's handy and dandy, or you can go and shop at my Cafe Press Shop. The link is below the donate button. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a lovely Saturday or whenever you're viewing this, and I'm off to watch the latest episode of Fringe that is supposed to be totally awesome. And until next video, goodbye.